I became the Manchester United manager with the aim of winning the Champions League. Last episode, I guided this team into the top 4, securing qualification for the UCL. As always, we have seasonal objectives. Fail 2 out of 5 and I'll be under pressure from the board. Fail 3 out of 5 and I'll get sacked. And the series ends. This episode is the summer transfer window, where I'll be targeting a central midfielder and a right back. However, the first thing I wanted to address was Harry Maguire's contract. It was set to expire in a month, but I wanted to renew it due to the leadership and experience he brings to the dressing room. Next up was the right back position. I was targeting the talented Spaniard Alex Jimenez from AC Milan, with Dalot and Mazraoui not looking like they would improve any further. A $32 million fee was quickly agreed, but the player had no interest in joining us. I went in again when he was made available on loan, but he rejected us once more, this time to join St. Mirren, making him public enemy number 1 at this club. Turning my attention away from that, I decided Marcus Rashford would be reintegrated into the first team after his fallout with Amorim, and with Barcelona deciding not to keep him permanently. For the right-back slot, I moved for 23-year-old Thiago Santos from Lille. A $25 million fee was swiftly agreed, but before the deal could go through, I received a $15 million bid for Andre Onana from our city rivals, Manchester City. I negotiated it up to $19 million and accepted the offer. Santos came through the door before Onana went out. Next, I had to address central midfield. I eyed up relegated pair, Adam Wharton and Elliot Anderson, to replace the outgoing Casemiro. In the end, I decided to go big and sign Brighton's Carlos Baleba. After difficult negotiations, an $80 million fee was agreed. Terms were settled and we had our new number 18. I also wanted to focus on Aiden Heaven's development. With Luke Shaw not getting any younger, I decided to retrain Heaven as a left-sided fullback. Hopefully it pays off. Roma's purchase of Rasmus Højlund went through before our preseason, friendly against Stoke City. Bruno Fernandes gave us an early lead before Ahmad doubled it half an hour in. Stoke pulled one back, but Bruno restored our 2-goal advantage before halftime. I made wholesale changes in the second half and Šeško scored our 4th. Stoke grabbed a late consolation and it ended 4-2. For our next friendly against Sporting Lisbon, I gave Rashford a chance on the left, while resting Bruno and playing Kobbie Mainoo in the 10. Sporting scored early, but the goal was ruled out for offside. Mazraoui then forced an own goal from a corner to put us 1-0 up. Sporting equalized before halftime and then went ahead in first half stoppage time. I made changes in the second half, but we were lackluster, and Sporting added another to confirm a 3-1 defeat. Next up was Borussia Dortmund. Serhou Guirassy scored early for the German side. In the second half, changes were made, and the comeback was complete through former Bundesliga players Yan Diomande and Matheus Cunha. Unfortunately, Senna Lamens picked up a shoulder injury in training and would be out for 3 weeks, meaning he'd miss our Premier League opener away to Bournemouth. The home side had several early chances, but it was our talisman Bruno Fernandes who opened the scoring. Despite that, Bournemouth came out swinging in the second half, and inside 2 minutes, Evanilson equalized. It wasn't long before he scored again, and this time we couldn't respond. Our first league game of the season ended in defeat. We had the chance to respond at home against West Ham. It only took Rashford 10 minutes to score on his first Premier League start in 622 days. Kobbie Mainoo doubled the lead. Lucas Paquetá found himself one-on-one with Altay Bayindir, but the Turkish international kept our clean sheet intact. Rashford then wrapped things up in the second half. Next was Sunderland at the Stadium of Light, aside from Rashford having an early goal, ruled out for offside. It was a dull affair, ending goalless. Then came a replay of my first ever match as Manchester United manager, Manchester City at Old Trafford. Erling Haaland struck early from a counter-attack. John Stones made it 2 from a corner. Mbeumo had a chance to pull one back but squandered it. It began to feel like Andre Onana would get his revenge against his former side. In the second half, Haaland made it 3, ensuring no comeback this time. 15 minutes later, he completed his hat trick. Bruno converted a late penalty against his former teammate to deny Onana a clean sheet on his Old Trafford return, but it was nothing more than a consolation in what was frankly an embarrassing result. We had more shots, possession, and corners, but we weren't clinical. On deadline day, with incredible attacking depth, I loaned out Joshua Zirkzee and Mason Mount, both with options to buy. We began our Carabao Cup campaign away to Brentford, with Lamens returning in goal. However, it was Lenny Yoro who opened the scoring, unfortunately into his own net. Cunha had an early chance to equalize, but narrowly missed. He made up for it just before halftime, bringing us level. We created several chances before being awarded a penalty. I chose Cunha over Rashford, giving him the opportunity to boost his confidence, but he hit the post. Despite making substitutions, I remained confident. That was until former Liverpool man Fabio Carvalho scored late to put Brentford ahead. We were out of the Carabao Cup at the first time of asking. Xerxes and Mount completed their loan moves. Next was Aston Villa. It was tight until Šeško scored his first goal of the season to put us ahead. Villa pushed hard, and in the 90th minute, Lamens made a phenomenal save from Ross, Barkley to secure a 1-0 win at Old Trafford. Then came RB Leipzig in the Champions League. Former clubs of Cunha, Diomande, and Šeško. Bruno had our best chance early on. Delo then lost the ball, leading to a big opportunity for Leipzig. But Lamens stepped up again. Early in the second half, Lisandro Martinez won a penalty, which Bruno converted. Ahmad then made it 2-0 with a free kick. Leipzig pulled one back. Ahmad got injured with 20 minutes remaining, forcing Mbeumo on. He then lost possession, leading to a counter-attack that Leipzig scored from. The match ended 2-2. Ahmad would be out for 3 weeks. Next was Benfica away. They struck early, but our star boy Kobbie Mainoo equalized. We failed to be clinical in the second half, and Benfica had a late counter-attack that could have won it, but Lamens came up big again. Our youth intake arrived, and talented striker Jack Temperton was attracting interest from Chelsea, so I promoted him to the reserves to avoid losing him. We then hosted Tottenham. Spurs nearly scored inside 90 seconds, but Šeško went up the other end and scored just 3 minutes later. We pushed for a second, but it never came. Still, we held on for a 1-0 win, moving us up to 10th in the league. We're not looking too strong in terms of objectives right now, but it's still early days, so I'm not too worried. Next episode, we'll look to build momentum as we chase Champions League and Premier League success.